I just hit the fucking button. Just hit the fucking button. It is damn near the end of January and my Christmas tree is still up, if that tells you how my fucking month has been. Hey, welcome to the fucking live stream. We're live, bitches. And it's a fucking shit show, as always. As always. Fucking, what else would it be, huh? I got some shit to get into. I'm about to roll up my sleeves on y'all motherfuckers, and I'm about to open up a can. Cause this shit is this shit's about to fucking get dicey today. I have started this stream with malicious intent. I am angry at someone.
Oh yeah?
And I'm going to make it very well known in, fuck it, 15 minutes. Give y'all motherfuckers some time to show up. Fucking pedophile motherfucker. Dude, if I see that guy in public ever again, it's probably on site. I say probably because honestly, it's gonna largely depend on what kind of day I've had. And Chad's known me long enough to know exactly what that means. There's some days when I'm really chill, and there's some days where I crawl out of the bed having chosen violence.
Yeah, no shit.
And it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get because I have resting fucking asshole face. We're bringing out the fucking classic Kekfest music and everything. So if y'all don't notice, I'm still congested as a motherfucker. I've got a horny cat howling in the background. I don't know if... Well, he's been quiet now, but he'll speak up eventually. Let me out of this bathroom. I'm trying to get some pussy, fucker. I did go to the VA. I went to the emergency room on last Thursday. Got chest x-rays. I don't have pneumonia, which is fucking fantastic, I guess. So, they gave me a smorgasbord of other medication to take. I'm not coughing anywhere near as bad as I was, so the shit evidently works. So that's where we're at with my sickness. I probably still sound like shit. I've got more energy though, so I'm not 100%, but I'm getting there. Went shooting this weekend. Tried out the rifle we bought for the kid. And I wouldn't say it's a tack driver, but it's accurate enough. I mean, I shot a head-sized plate with it at 50 yards.
Nice.
So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Trump's been on a fucking roll.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's one way to say it.
Usually when we talk about the president, whoever the president at the time is, typically we kind of know what we're going to talk about, but that's not the case with Trump right now, because there's so many fucking things that it makes your fucking head spin. Like, I can't speak for everybody else, but at least from my standpoint, there's been so many fucking things that this guy has done that it has been damn near impossible for me to keep track of all of it. And every fucking day, I'm just hearing a new thing. But, I don't know. I guess I kind of have an idea what I'd like to talk about with him first. Income tax.
Interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an interesting idea. For a little bit, I was thinking that it wouldn't work. That was my initial reaction. Like, there's no fucking way this guy could ever fucking do this. Like, yeah, that'd be fucking cool. Not gonna fucking happen. Ooh, Taco messaged me. Can't be on the Kekfest tonight. Alright. So, my initial thought was that it wouldn't work because the fucking lobbyist groups. Now, anybody who has known me has known that I am not the greatest fan of Obama. But Obama, something that a lot of people don't really know, something that a lot of people don't really talk about. Obama was trying to make it easier for us to do taxes. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he tried making it so that they would have a federalized internet-based system for doing our taxes that would be easy to use. So that like everybody could file their taxes and it was going to be free.
Huh.
But what happened was companies like TurboTax and H&R Block, they came through with their fucking lobbyists and they shut it down. And they had Obama's fucking Make Your Taxes Easy program fucking neutered to the point of being basically unusable. And the reason why they did that is because they make billions every year off of people filing taxes through them. And if nobody files taxes through them, they don't get fucking paid. And it would put them all out of jobs. And they'd go out of business because that's all they fucking do. So, my initial reaction was, no, that's not gonna fucking happen. The fucking lobbyists aren't gonna let it happen. But then I thought about it a little more critically. And the executive branch actually has all kinds of control over how things are taxed. And it's not going to take an act of Congress to get that changed. From how I understand it, I could be wrong. So the fact that Trump getting rid of income tax is actually theoretically possible. Theoretically, it's doable. I mean, whether he does or not, that's to be determined. But back in the early 1900s, fucking Theodore Roosevelt changed our tax system from what Trump wants to turn it into what it is today. I think it was Theodore Roosevelt. Now he basically did that. So, like, theoretically, if he could do that, why can't Trump undo it?
Eh?
But then that brings...
That would make sense.
Yeah, it would. But then that brings into question another kind of crazy thing to think about. And I don't really know that I feel bad for them in this instance. But think about all the white-collar people who are going to lose their jobs. Like, entire fucking branches of the damn IRS. Just gone. Like, all of this stuff that deals with damn tax returns and income tax and auditing it and making sure the companies are doing things the right way, and it's all fucking gone. Completely fucking dismantled. All and there's some accountants whose sole purpose is to do your fucking taxes. Like, that's what they fucking do. And if they're not around to do your federal taxes, like, you'll still have state income tax. I don't know. I just think it's really fucking interesting. The potential consequences and fallback. A lot of people have been talking good about it. Like, well, we're not going to have taxes anymore. Well, you are. Because he's talking about having it through tariffs. But a lot of people on Facebook are too fucking smooth-brained to understand how a tariff works. I don't know that it could work for forever, but it could definitely work for a little bit. Because of all the shit that we're fucking importing. Like, if they taxed 5% of everything we imported from everywhere, that's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Think about all of the useless shit that everybody orders off of fucking Temu and Amazon and fucking Etsy and all that other shit. Just rolling into the country. Getting that fucking bank account balance up. Like, I think there's enough money there that it could work, at least for a bit, until countries, like, yeah. But the other thing that I was gonna point out is that none of, what these people don't understand is that we're not getting rid of taxes, we're just moving them. Like, you're just taking a pile of dirt from one side of the room, sweeping it into a dustpan, picking it up and moving it to the other side of the room and dumping it back out. Because you're still getting taxed. Because fucking everything we have, just about, is imported from somewhere. So what's gonna happen is the cost of that shit is gonna go up by however much the tariff is. Unless my understanding of economics is like not very good. I could be wrong. But that's the way I think it's gonna go down.
Sounds about right.
Because as somebody who resells shit, not only in the computer industry, but now also in the sporting goods industry, I'm not gonna eat that 5% cost, or however much the tariff is. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and factor that into the price.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is how much I pay for it. This is how much I gotta mark it up for. Bada boom, bada bang. But some people don't quite get that. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Now we have to fucking transition. We gotta transition. This is some shit that I am mad about, but I also saw it coming, and I could have told literally anybody that, like, this guy was capable of this shit.
Okay. What's up?
Well, we're getting to it. Letting it build up with the music a little bit. You know, get my little true crime spin on it. So this is a local beat. Newton man pleads guilty to sex crimes. A 34-year-old Newton man was found guilty in a child sex crime case, according to the Harvey County Attorney General's office. Fuck, this song goes hard. Mark A. Shields of Newton pled guilty to kidnapping, aggravated indecent solicitation of a child less than 14 years of age, and aggravated battery, all related to the same victim. According to court documents, the crime occurred between October 1st of 2023 and July 15th of 2024 and was prosecuted with the help of the Newton Police Department and the Heart to Heart Child Advocacy Center. Sentencing is set for March 31st. He will have to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life as part of the plea arrangement.
Which hopefully isn't long.
Now, go on.
There's no reason for somebody like that to live.
I mean, there's not. There's not. He's a giant fucking waste of oxygen.
Yeah.
This guy was a former coworker of mine.
Oh, wow.
I fucking hated this dude. Like,
now you know why.
I could, dude. And I've talked about him on the Kekfest before. I've talked about this guy on the Kekfest before. This motherfucker, the first fucking day I ever met this dude, he was fucking bragging about cheating on his fucking wife with another girl and getting her pregnant.
Wow.
Like, bragging about it, bro.
What the Why are you bragging about that? That's the stupidest shit to brag about.
On top of that, this is the first time I ever fucking met the guy.
Yeah, great first impression, huh?
So then later on, he somehow gets his wife to fucking support the other kid.
Huh?
Yeah, how the fuck he pulled that shit off, I don't know. So, fast forward a year and a half, this guy fucking, okay, we were having a hard time. This is when I was doing security. We were having a hard time getting a fucking night shift person to cover weekends. The fucking 12-hour shifts, 7 to 7, or 6 to 6, or whatever. So this fucking guy, like, we finally get somebody hired. It was this girl, I don't fucking remember her name. She seemed like an awesome person, too. Like, she seemed smart. She seemed like she was getting the job, you know?
Yeah.
Very first fucking day, him training her, he fucking touches her breast.
Wow.
And then he, like, I don't remember what he said, but he said some shit to her. And it made her uncomfortable enough that she didn't fucking come in the next day. She quit.
I bet she did. I mean, you can't blame her, poor girl.
Nah, I really can't, but it fucking pissed me off because I ended up getting stuck with the fucking shift.
Yeah.
He did not get fired. He didn't get
wow.
Nothing fucking happened to him at all. Nothing.
Wow. This dude had some ass kissing skills or something, huh?
Dude, I was so fucking mad, and I talked about it on the Kekfest when it went down.
Yeah.
I was so fucking mad, dude. Like, ever since then, I wanted to beat the shit out of this guy. And I've had to restrain myself every time I've seen him. This guy messaged me, I don't know, like a year ago or something on Facebook, telling me that his fucking wife died. And I'm like, you know, the fuck do you want me to do about it? Like he hadn't talked to me in like 2 years at this point, and he just comes out of the blue like, my fucking wife died. Like, okay. Like, fuck.
Now you can cheat on her even more, huh?
Yeah, straight up. I'm like, dude, I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, how the fuck are you gonna sit here and act like you fucking cared about your wife all of a sudden? Like, you fucking piece of shit. Don't come to me for a fucking pity party.
Right.
I ain't interested in your bullshit. What the fuck? God, I couldn't fucking believe the nerve of that guy coming at me with that shit. Incidentally, we reported his wife's death on the fucking Kekfest as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was one of them fucking, I don't know, once a month about it feels like I report it. Fucking car versus fucking 18-wheeler on that same stretch of highway that fucking...
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I think she fucking, I think she decided to remove herself from the census.
I gotcha.
Like, I think she just decided to stop participating in life.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because she ended up in the wrong end of traffic on the highway. Like, head on. Like, direct head on with an 18-wheeler, like Jax Teller style. So,
holy shit.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure he doesn't tune into this. But if he does, fucking Mark Shields, or Alan Shields, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself these days, fucking burn in hell, motherfucker. I hope they send your bitch ass to Lansing. Send his bitch ass to fucking A Block Lansing. Send his bitch ass to A4 Norton. Send his bitch ass to D Cell House in Hutchinson. They'll get with his ass good and proper. Now you can look at my personal Facebook page and you can see that guy's mugshot pulled up on there. I posted it yesterday at about 7 a.m. You go ahead and take a look at his mugshot. You fucking tell me how good you think he's gonna do. I wouldn't place my bets on him fucking being anybody or anything but somebody's turned out fucking bitch. Alright, I am off that fucking tirade now. I had to get that out of my system because I've had that brewing like for days.
Yeah.
And I feel fucking vindicated a little bit. Cause I'm like, dude, like every one of my coworkers I've talked to about this guy when I worked, I'm like, dude, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. Oh no, he's fine. He's just a little bit weird. Give him a chance. Like, no, dude, fucking, if it looks like a fucking turd, if it smells like a fucking turd, it's probably a fucking turd. Just saying. Just saying. They're coming out with Civilization 7 next month. I don't know if I should stream that or not. I had fun with Civ 6. God, I played the fuck out of Civ 6. Have you ever played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
No.
Wow, that's a really good fucking game. Like, bar none, the best Star Wars game ever made. Well, they're remaking it. Apparently.
Okay.
There's not a lot of details out about it, but they're remaking it. You hear that fucking cat?
Oh yeah, I heard him just now.
Fucking asshole. Shut up, Ambrose. I'm trying to do a talk show here. So how's your week been?
Warm compared to last week.
Oh my god, I wished I had shorts yesterday.
This week, yeah, not too much, not eventful. Pissed off about the weekend a little bit. Even though I saw it fucking coming a mile away as far as football goes. Kansas City fucking referees won. Go figure.
The Kansas City referees are probably going to win the Super Bowl too.
Oh, it's already written in a script. I know. But yeah, I just watched a little football, watched a little wrestling, and cooked some bomb ass fucking shish kebabs, bro.
Oh.
Those came out
Nice.
pretty fucking banging. Did a honey teriyaki marinade on all the meats for it. Oh,
Yeah.
dude. It hit it with some Sweet Baby Rays and some beer. They threw that bitch in the oven for slow and low for about 3 hours.
Making me hungry. I've not eaten anything.
I haven't either yet. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I found out they were going to the Super Bowl this morning.
Oh, I found out fucking halfway through the season.
Oh, they were talking about it at the company party. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have, or at the company fucking meeting today. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a Super Bowl party. I'm like, the fuck are we having a Super Bowl party? I didn't. Real talk. I've been so detached from it. I didn't even know
Yeah.
they were playing fucking football.
more interested in the halftime show than I am the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I saw something about that.
Kendrick Lamar's fucking performance, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, how the fuck they got him to, or like, how the fuck they got somebody to sign off on letting him do that? Like, yeah.
I don't know, but it's fucking great. The funny part is, and let me go on a little rant real quick about this whole halftime show. Everybody in Louisiana, well, mostly, was all saying, oh, you know, it's New Orleans. They should have Lil Wayne do it. Let me tell you something a lot of people don't know about Lil Wayne, okay? He doesn't do many concerts. He makes a lot of songs. He does a lot of albums. He doesn't do a lot of shows because live, he fucking sucks. And it would have been a fucking disaster having him out there for the halftime show, being as the main headliner. His live shows are fucking shit, dude. They suck. Half the time he's so fucked up out of his mind, he sounds like fucking Ozzy. But his live shows are garbage, dude. And everybody's wondering why he didn't get it. It's like, pull up one of his live concerts and fucking watch it. And tell me if that's what you want to see is the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Fucking even trying to listen to him in a fucking interview or whatever is... He's fucking gone, bro.
He looks and sounds like freaking Spike from the Gremlins now. He really does. He got that. So wait, what do you think about the new and upcoming rappers? Gizmo Kaka. That's what I expect every time I see him on a microphone. But yeah. They got K. Dot doing it. There's a lawsuit that fucking Drake has a lawsuit that's supposed to be pending that keeps him from singing "They're Not Like Us" in the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
That was the hit of the fucking summer. You think he's not gonna perform it? You're out of your damn mind. They'll boo him out of that. They'll boo him out of the dome if he don't play that damn song.
Yeah, like people are gonna be tuning in to watch that. I'm gonna catch it on YouTube afterwards. I ain't gonna watch it live. I ain't got time for that.
I'll be watching it. Even though it's happening 10 minutes from my house, I'll be watching it. I ain't going there. I'm not paying to go see it. I may go to the convention center for the NFL experience, though. I went for that years back when it was here. And that was pretty fucking cool. I may go do that again.
Nice.
I haven't made up my mind yet, but yeah, I may go do that.
They've, Trump's been busy today, and the state legislator in Kansas has been busy today.
Ice, baby.
What should I talk about first?
Like I said, ice, baby.
To go.
Gotta go. How about Colombia, huh? Colombia turned the fucking planes around. He put tariffs on their ass, and they said, okay, send back.
I haven't even fucking read into that yet.
Oh, yeah, dude. He had 2 planes full of illegals that he fucking shipped back to Colombia. Colombia refused to let the planes land. The planes came back, and Trump said, okay, here's your tariffs. Oh, in a week, they're going to fucking double. Colombia says, you know what? We'll take those people. It's no problem.
Well, he fucking, he signed into law the Laken Riley Act today.
Yeah.
Yeah, today, I think. It's a bill that requires the Department of Homeland Security to detain certain non-U.S. nationals who have been arrested for burglary, theft, larceny, or shoplifting. It also authorizes states to sue the federal government for decisions or alleged failures related to immigration enforcement. Under this bill, The Department of
Yeah.
Homeland Security must detain an individual who, 1, is unlawfully present in the United States or did not possess the necessary documents when applying for admission, or 2, has been charged with, arrested for, convicted of, or admits to having committed the acts that constitute the essential elements of burglary, theft, larceny, or shoplifting. It also authorizes state governments to sue for injunctive relief over certain immigration-related decisions or alleged failures by the federal government if the decision or failure caused the state or its residents harm, including financial harm of more than $100. Specifically, the state may sue the government over a decision to release a non-U.S. national from custody, failure to fulfill the requirements relating to inspecting individuals seeking admission into the United States, failure to fulfill failure to fulfill a requirement to stop issuing visas to nationals of a country that unreasonably delays the acceptance of nationals of that country, violation of the limitations on immigration parole granted case-by-case basis, failure to detain an individual who has not been ordered or removed, failure to detain an individual who has been ordered removed from the U.S. So, in a nutshell, it seems to me like if an illegal immigrant commits those crimes, like they're fucking going to jail, and then they're getting shipped the fuck back. Is how I interpret it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So they passed they didn't pass it. They're sending it up to the Senate. Passed it. The governor's got to sign it or veto it, but today, by a bipartisan supermajority vote of 32 to 8, the Kansas State Senate passed the Help Not Harm Act, which protects children in Kansas from harmful drugs and surgery. The legislation is required because giving kids puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, or even transgender surgery violates the first duty of medicine: do no harm. The need for the Help Not Harm Act was evident during the hearing in the Senate Public and Welfare Committee, where conferees offered compelling testimony demonstrating the devastating lifelong impact of these procedures. Today, a supermajority of the Kansas Senate took a firm stand in support of this by making it clear that transgender ideology and the mutilization of minors is no longer legal in Kansas. The Senate expedited a vote so that they could send it to the House to swiftly pass it and send it to the governor's desk, but last year she chose to veto the bill. So they tried to pass it again, and she's probably going to veto it again.
Yeah.
We're in a weird situation where we have a Republican... I don't know how other state governments work, but we have our own fucking House of Representatives in this state. And that's Republican controlled. And then we got Republican senators, but we got a Democratic governor. And a lot of them don't like the Democratic governor, but I don't know. I think she's done all right by this state. And the last person they tried bringing up for governor, the Republican guy, when the governor election came around, Like, he was talking about bullshit at the border and, like, regurgitating Trump's fucking shit. Which, I don't have a problem with them trying to fucking solve the border problem. Like, that doesn't bother me. Like, on a federal level. Or even on the level of those individual states that are by the border. But what's going on at the Mexican and Kansas borders? I mean, what's going on at the Mexican and Canadian border is not a fucking Kansas problem.
It's not.
So that was why I chose not to vote for him. And why, in that particular instance, I voted Democrat instead. Because he was talking about all of the things he wanted to do federally, and she was talking about all the things she wanted to do for the state. So, I don't know. I'm like, I don't agree with everything she wants to do, but I'm like, you know what? Fucking, at least you're staying in your lane and you're doing your fucking job. Derek Schmidt was trying to be the next fucking Ron DeSantis. So,
Now, if I may, on the illegal part of that.
yeah, go on.
Okay, so not my town, but the town close to me is a sanctuary city, which houses illegals, no questions asked, whatever. So not this past Friday, the Friday before, an illegal was driving 90 mile an hour down the road, running from cops, hit a car, killed 2 people, and ran. You know where they caught him? U.S. Marshals caught him in Waco, Texas, trying to cross the river to get back to Mexico.
Huh.
Because he knew what he done. He well, see, in Mexico, he'd already have a rap sheet a mile long in Mexico. So he come up here, oh, I'm in a sanctuary city, I can get away with it. Kill 2 girls, that, and one of them wasn't even from here. She was like fucking, like Pennsylvania or some shit, visiting her best friend here in college, and he killed both of them in that car crash, and he got out and ran and got away. Well, almost got away, I should say.
If he wanted to go to Mexico so bad, I got a proposition.
I don't want to go that bad.
No, I'm saying if he wanted to. I got a proposition. I say we fly him there.
Oh, yeah.
I say we fly him there. But, you know, we obviously can't land a fucking American plane in Mexico without authorization, so we just fucking don't.
Right?
Like,
oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't a parachute. That was my backpack.
like he'll be like Jeremy DeWitt, fucking popping his riser above Fallujah. I'll pop his riser above Mexico. Except he won't have a riser. He'll just go down. Splat. I don't know. That's my idea. It's what I mean. What I
I'm
propose.
all for that. Ejectocito, cuz.
You know, and then on top of that, we can maybe use it as a fucking way to show Mexico exactly how precisely we could drop something from a plane onto something.
Right,
Yeah.
Right in the state capitol, right on the president's table.
Fuck that! I'd aim for the flag right out front.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. I was gonna go there, but I wouldn't.
Impale him on the pole.
Right.
It
Did I just become Dracula?
It looked like something out of the fucking Looney Tunes.
Right. Just call me Vlad. Now I wasn't gonna interrupt you when you were talking when I come in. I was celebrating my son's birthday dinner, so I'm a little late.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Happy birthday to your son.
He's Hold on. My daughter will be 29. My oldest will be 29. He's 27.
Nice.
So,
Well, see, that's the thing in Illinois, though, too. You can go, if you're an illegal, you can go straight up to the DMV in Illinois and say, I need an illegal driver's license, and they'll give you one to you. No questions asked.
wonder if I just tell them I'm an illegal, if they'll give me one. If I just like, yeah, my name is fucking Chad Thibodeau. Like, I need an ID.
They'd give you one, I guarantee it. You know what? $60 will get you a long way in Illinois.
I'm just saying, having another identity would be swell.
Now, see, I said that because back when George Ryan, which was one of the, well, all but like 4 of Illinois' presidents, governors, and the history of Illinois have gone to prison, all but 4 of them.
Yeah.
And one of them was the governor. If you wanted a CDL and you're it didn't matter if you're illegal or not. All you had to do was send $60 to the governor and he'd send you a driver's license with the CDL.
Huh.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I don't know why he went to prison for 20 years.
I don't know, but I could use a CDL. Fuck it. I'll send the guy $60.
Well, he's making license plates now, so.
I thought they outsourced that to China.
You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong.
I know they don't make license plates in Kansas. Hell, our license plates are like fucking plastic. We don't even get metal plates anymore. We have these plastic fucking dinky pieces of shit.
I mean, I wouldn't say ours aren't stamped pieces of steel like they used to be. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Well, it's not plastic, but it's not far from it.
Fucking ours is. So how's your week been?
Pretty shitty, but
Yeah,
I'm alright.
Having a
He's
lot
had
of
a rough-
snow to plow?
He's had a rough week.
No, I had to put my oldest dog down yesterday.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I saw the post on that. I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, it was. She was 12 and sick, and nothing else I could do. So.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
But-
That sucks.
But I will say, as humans, we don't deserve dogs.
No, we fucking don't.
Dogs are the only animal that loves you more than they love themselves.
Yeah, you're right.
We just
Well,
about.
that was like, cause I've got another pet. She's probably, let's see, Calypso was 12. She's probably 6, 7, but I think she knew because she was like yesterday. Because anytime anytime in the past take Calypso to the vet or whatever, it's like she'd try to get out the door too. And yesterday it's like she didn't even move. I was like, oh, okay, you know too.
Yeah, dogs? No.
Oh yeah, yeah, they do. And like I told my wife, I was like, I'm convinced if we lived in the country to where in woods where she could have ran off, which if you live in the country and have a dog, most dogs will run off and die. It's just what they do. But
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else Trump has done this week that's noteworthy. I mean, well, no, a lot of it's noteworthy. Did I see the new Doom, the Dark Age gameplay? No, I haven't.
So many of you may have recently.
Hopefully it's not a fucking parkour platformer bullshit like Eternal was.
I did beat the Dragon Quest 3 remake earlier this afternoon.
Yeah?
That's actually a. They took their time, and that's actually a beautifully done game. I was actually surprised.
Huh. Dragon Age, you said?
Dragon Warrior.
Dragon War. I haven't heard of that.
Well, the first 3 for Nintendo were Dragon Warrior, or the first 2, I'm sorry. The first 2 for Nintendo were Dragon Warrior in America. And in Japan, it was Dragon Quest. So after the 3rd one, they just changed them all over to Dragon Quest.
Okay.
I don't know if you like the medieval games that have 60 hours with nothing better to do.
I mean, I do like medieval games from time to time. This gameplay trailer of this Doom I've got pulled up on the fucking stream does seem kind of badass. I'm a little bit salty at it though. I haven't seen the chainsaw yet. I don't give a fuck about running around with a shield. Give me a damn chainsaw. It's what we fucking play Doom for.
Oh, yeah, you don't have a Doom saw in Doom. Are you in playing Doom?
Like, oh, the fuck, oh, I saw they turned the shield into a saw. Like, no, I want a chainsaw.
But also, last I saw on that, lest they push it back again, the Metal Gear Solid Delta is supposed to release by the end of the month of February, that is. Which I'm like impatiently waiting for that game.
Well, time for me to check what I consider to be the definitive fucking source.
I was gonna say that was a couple weeks ago. Don't quote me on that. I saw that. Well, I guess it was about a week ago. I guess when I saw it. But
I haven't been able to quote you on anything when it comes to this.
well, because
You're
they
like,
keep
oh
pushing
yeah,
it
it's
back.
coming out, and then it doesn't.
Well, that was because they keep pushing it back. It's like we're trying to work out the bugs. Okay, you've had the fucking game ready to go for a year and a half. How many bugs do you have left to work out?
It still says to be announced.
Because what I read it on I think I read it on Game Ranks is what I think I read it on.
Yeah, this still says to be announced.
Fucking Konami. God damn it. You watch. They'll release that the same fucking time that GTA comes out. And sorry, you're not going to compete with GTA. I don't think you might be able to, maybe a little bit, but
I don't know if I've got to decide.
I don't know.
Personally, if I've got to decide which of the two to play first, I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid.
Right.
They are coming out with a new Civilization game. I've streamed the ever-loving fuck out of Civilization at one time. I don't know that I'm gonna be streaming it like first thing. I'll get it eventually, but
Civilization.
Dude,
Is that the Sid Meier's one?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I played I didn't know they were redoing it, but
The Founders Edition is like fucking $130.
damn.
So I don't know that I'm gonna be doing that immediately, but dude,
Shit.
I've played the fuck out of Civilization and I've enjoyed it. So I'll probably end up getting it.
A buddy of mine, I never had it. A buddy of mine had it, and I always go over there and play the shit out of it. But
I got I've kind of been fucking banging out Car Mechanic Simulator lately. I'm like almost to 100% of those achievements on there. like, whenever I look at a game in my Steam library and I'm like, oh, I've only got like a couple achievements to go before I'm 100%, then I'll go 100% that shit, you know?
Right.
So, I got 3 achievements left to go.
Good shit.
Although the 3 that I have are like the grindiest ones.
Of course.
I have to renovate and sell 50 cars.
Oh, damn.
And I gotta finish like all of the story mode missions. How far along am I in PC Building Simulator? You'd think I'd be further along in those achievements, but I'm not. I got 18 fucking achievements that I haven't gotten in that particular game. Although that game also has way more achievements.
Yeah.
But I've kind of stopped playing it because they can't, like, they have a PC Building Simulator 2. But the problem is it's on fucking Epic and not Steam, and I'm not paying for a game on Epic.
Yeah, I've only got my PlayStation, so I don't know about the Steam and the Epic and all that, so.
We'll have to get you to be about that life one day.
Yeah, one day. Hey, it's all I can do to check my email at work on the computer. I'm glad I've got it on my phone.
Well, you'd be a lot better at it if you were exposed to it more.
You're not
Yep.
wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, I'm sure Chad knows all kinds about computers that he didn't know dick about before.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And then, of course, you know, you also just come to a guy like me, like, hey, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, I had a
That's one-
fucking...
You cannot be afraid to ask. When it comes to computers, don't be afraid to ask, you know?
I mean, Oregon Trail was my shit, so I'm just saying.
Mine was Where in the World is Carmen San-Diego when I was a kid at
I mean,
school.
I'm not gonna bust your balls for not knowing something about computers. At least not
No, I
very
don't-
much.
I'll be the first person to admit I don't know shit about computers. That shit's fucking foreign to me.
Dude, I had a
I
network...
mean,
Go on.
no, I was just gonna say, I know how to do the basic shit. Other than that, I'm out.
I had a network problem that had me stumped, and it was like, this is a simple problem. Like, usually I'm looking for the complicated shit on my own network, because I'm like, well, you know, the simple shit, like, fuck, if that was it, like, I would have thought about it, you know?
Right.
So I have my network segregated into VLANs. It's like a virtual network. Like, I guess the best way I could have you visualize it, imagine if you had multiple routers for multiple things, right?
Okay. All right.
Got all your hardwired stuff on one, got all your Wi-Fi stuff on another. It's all separate networks.
Okay.
So I had a bunch of equipment die, but let's go rewind a little further back in time. I set up a virtual network for the kid. You know, so that it would have it would have filtering and it would have all that shit set up on it, right?
All right.
I have the vast majority of my stuff in one hardware ecosystem. I use Ubiquiti gear for my networking. It's easy. It all fucking networks. When it comes to the virtual networks, you don't have to go to each and every single network switch and set them up manually. Like you click a couple of things and it fucking does it, right?
Okay.
Well, I got one network switch that is not a Unify network switch. And I had completely fucking forgotten about it. I'm like, well, this thing it's powering everything over there. Like, it's fine. So I went and, my roommate's Wi-Fi was working perfectly, but the kid's Wi-Fi wasn't. Like, it was having shitty fucking signal on that side of the house where I had that switch installed. I'm trying to... You probably don't even know what I'm talking about when I say a network switch, so I'm trying to think of a way to visualize it for non-computer people.
Like the old school Atari where you had the little box on the back, switch it from TV to game?
No.
Oh.
No.
That's how old school I am. It's all right. Go ahead. I kind of get the concept of what you're saying, though. Go ahead.
So, kind of... Imagine, like, your router has all these ports on it, right? You have, like, 5 or 6 different little slots that you can plug a cable into.
Yeah.
Right? A switch is, like, a big version of that. Like,
okay.
It doesn't do router stuff, but it does let all of your computers talk to each other and to your router and to the internet. So whenever you want to, like, plug in more devices than your router can give you, or you want a lot of ports in a different, like the other side of your house or whatever, you hook up a network switch. So, anyways, this network switch is not part of the ecosystem of gear that I usually use. So it does not automatically assign these fucking virtual networks. So the kid's virtual network was not working because it wasn't assigned. But the roommate's Wi-Fi was working fine because it doesn't have the virtual network thing going on. And part of, like, I should have, like, it's investigated it more and figured it out sooner, but, like, part of it is a combination of having bigger fish to fry. Like, I got other shit that I need to be solving. And part of it was like, well, this doesn't really affect me or my roommate or, you know, like, it's just affecting the kid's Wi-Fi network. Like, I'll figure it out eventually.
Right.
So then, fast forward, I don't know, a month or two later, my fucking network switch in here fucking died. Like, my Unify switch completely bit the fucking bullet and gave up the ghost. It's gone. Dead. On top of that, the device that controls my cameras also fucking died.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
And my fucking battery backup died. Like, all in one night.
So you just got a morgue over there, huh?
Yeah, I was like, just kind of looked at my fucking network rack like, well, there goes $1,000. So anyways, I took that network switch from the other side of the house and I moved it into here, right? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move it, I'm gonna plug it in, it's gonna be fine. Well, it took the virtual network problem and it moved that as well. So now, rather than just affecting a couple of things on the other side of the house, it started affecting the whole fucking house. Because now that thing is my core switch. It's at the center of everything. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to connect to the fucking kids' Wi-Fi network. It's not fucking working. I've deleted the fucking VLANs and set them up again. I've deleted the fucking Wi-Fi access and set it up. Like, I've fucking reconfigured everything multiple times. Selected through multiple different options. Nothing's fucking working. Well, it's this goddamn network switch here.
Oh, damn.
So...
It's just stupid shit sometimes.
Yeah, like, I could have went into the... to be... Like... It's a managed network switch that does stuff with the virtual networks, right? But I have never gotten into that switch and messed with it because I've never needed to. I've had that switch for like 6 years. I've never fucked with it.
Wow.
So, on top of
Now
that...
coming,
Huh? Go on.
no, it's just because now coming from a mechanics kind of a standpoint, I do the same shit at work. If a mower or something breaks, I'm difficult. Nothing. No, what the fuck? Oh, it's something stupid like a fuse. Always.
Yeah, you're like, well, I haven't fucking fixed this thing because it hasn't been fucking broken. And then eventually, it gets to the point that you forget that that particular part or that particular piece of gear exists at all.
Exactly.
Like, that network switch has not been on my mind for over a year. Have not thought about it at all. Not one single solitary isolated thought. So it took me a little bit to figure that out because I was not even thinking about it. Like, not on my mind at all. Not even remotely on my radar. So, I don't know. I'm probably replacing my router this weekend. Gonna be upgrading that to the newer version of it. And
Well, that was like... Oh, go ahead.
That'll solve some of that problem.
Okay. Well, that was like I've had, when I first moved into my house, got the internet, all that set up, and it's like about 4 or 5 years, my shit's like, why is my shit so slow? So I called them, they brought a guy out, and he'd like brought a router. He's like, you could have went and bought a fucking your own router, right? I was like, you fucking tell me this now? You couldn't have told me that fucking 4 or 5 years ago, because I would have went out and got the best damn router I could have got. I just figured I had to get the router through the cable company because I'm paying the cable company through internet or whatever. No, come to find out, you can go get your own router apparently.
Yeah, you can. Our company really, the company that I work for doesn't really want people to do that.
Well, no, I can see that like on, I can see that on their side of the standpoint. It was like, well, here's the best router we got. And I was like, what do you mean we got? And he was like, well, I'm not supposed to say this, but you can go get your own router and still use our... I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't someone say that a long time ago? Would have been a different story.
Well, they've really been trying to fucking... At my work, they've really been trying to pimp out subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sign up for our bougie McPremium plan. So that's kind of, some of that's, kind of fallen into the whole router thing. Yeah. So, how's, God damn it. I had a thought and it completely went away.
I hate that, dude, because that'll drive the fuck out of you,
Oh,
dude.
I hate that shit.
That's the worst.
I hate that shit. I actually did that the other night. I went in the back into the bedroom. I was going to tell my wife something. I walked in the bedroom and I stood there.
She showed you the boobs, huh?
No, she looked at, well, no, but yes, that would have worked. But I looked at her and I stood there. She said, what? And I said, I don't fucking remember.
That's funny.
Dude, like I before have went out to the kitchen to like go get something.
And forget.
I just stop mid stride.
Uh-huh.
Like mid fucking stride, like I'll be standing there like fucking Beavis and Butthead, like, what was I supposed to do again? Scratching
tell you
my
what.
fucking head.
It happens to me at work. I'll go to the parts room to go pull something, and I'll walk right past the fucking parts room straight to the showroom, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I was talking to my wife a couple days ago, and I just stopped mid-sentence. She said, "You gonna finish that thought?" And I said, "What thought?" I done completely thought mid-sentence what the fuck I was talking about, and I still don't remember.
Have you guys been to Cabela's or Bass Pro?
All time.
Yeah.
I think they're both.
Yeah,
I think they're both the same thing.
Yeah, Bass Pro bought Cabela's, but they kept the name. But yeah, it's the same thing.
I don't understand how that was allowed to happen.
Well, because Cabela's was about to go bankrupt, and Bass Pro was being somewhat like, okay, you're an outdoor store and everything just like us, so we're gonna buy you, but you're gonna keep your name.
You ever see those people in there hawking vacations?
Huh, I don't think I have.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just not paid attention.
I don't know. The last couple of times I've been in there, I've been accosted by this dude over by the fucking fish tank. Like, hey.
Oh, yeah, that's a, I know what you're talking about now. That's actually, what do they call it? It's a outsourced, like, we're going to outsource you, but you're going to come in and wear our shit and try to sell this shit.
Well, they're like, hey, we'll get you in this 5-star bougie McPremium fucking hotel for a couple of days for like a few $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
And like I'm sitting there like, all right, well, fucking, that's cool and all, but like, where's the money for you? Like that's what I want to know. Like if you're trying to, all salesmen out there that are trying to sell me things, right? I want to know how you and your company are profiting. Like, where's the money? If you're telling me that I can get like a 5-star fucking hotel for a weekend for a couple $100, where's the fucking money for you?
Exactly.
What's the angle? Talk to me. Yeah.
You're not getting that off a commission, because I've seen 3 people talk to you in the past 4 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, I looked into it because I was seriously thinking about it. It's like, you know, fucking 5-star resort in fucking Branson, Missouri. Like, all right, let's fucking do this shit.
Right.
And they had one down in fucking New Orleans. So I was like, fuck yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know where they didn't come? Illinois.
Actually, let me look. I think I took a picture of their stupid fucking map before I left.
I was gonna say, cause Illinois sucks ass. I'm allowed to say that because I live here.
They got one in Chicago.
Yeah, fuck Chicago. I value my life more than going to Chicago. Honestly. America's largest outdoor shooting range.
I don't hate myself enough to go there recreationally.
No, I mean,
If I had business there in Chicago, I'd go. But like, I'm not gonna go just to go.
Let me give you a little tip. If you're gonna go to Chicago, you need to be in your hotel or in your house or whatever you're renting about an hour before the sun goes down and stay there.
You must be talking about someone else.
Oh, no, that's...
You must be clearly you can't be talking about me.
No, I'm talking Chicago.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, clearly you can't be talking about me.
Well, no, I'm just saying, not you in general. I'm just saying in general. If you're gonna go to Chicago, get in your house get where you're going about an hour before the sun comes down and stay there till about 9 o'clock in the morning, well after the sun comes up.
Cause like, I'm all about them two-way shooting ranges.
Oh, I know you are.
Like, fuck it, I didn't know we were trying to party, but okay, let's do this shit.
Well, see, now here's the thing with Chicago. I'm about 2.5, 3 hours south of Chicago. But I've got the University of Illinois. I've got a couple I work at the community college, but like, remember a couple years ago, all the drive-by shootings and shit. I don't know if you heard it, if it made national news or not, but it's like all these gangbangers would come down through like middle of the week from Chicago and try to recruit people and start their shit. And it's like, oh, we can't find them. Well, no shit, it's Saturday. They went fucking back to Chicago. What do you think? Use your fucking brain. But the people that run this state ain't got a half a brain between all of them, so.
I mean, nor do the people who run anything else in this country.
I mean, well, you're not wrong.
Fucking got 2 brain cells fighting for 3rd place.
Well, that was like a couple years ago. During the summer, there was a bunch of drive-by shootings, and they were all in the areas that I take care of and mow. So I asked public safety. I sent a text message to the chief, and it's still on my phone. I said, with all these drive-bys, what about any chance of us groundskeepers being outside all day in these areas, getting some, body armor? I said, that's not going to happen. Instantly. Didn't even think about it. I didn't even as soon as I pressed send, I instantly got an answer. So I sent one to my boss. And he pretty much said the same thing. So my response to both of them was here it is, plain and simple. If I get shot and die, my wife's gonna own the college. If I get shot and survive, I'm gonna own the college because I've got it on fucking paperwork that says that's not gonna happen. You can fuck off.
Well, with body armor, you can still get shot and die.
Well, you're not wrong, but it might slow it down a little bit before I die, I guess.
Some of these people are doing drive-bys with AKs and shit.
Well, yeah, true. You're not wrong.
I don't know. I figured that was a noteworthy detail. Like, honestly, real talk, if I was working in that area and fucking my company gave me body armor, honestly, I don't think I'd wear it.
Well, that's like, I think I said a couple weeks ago, in Illinois, you can have I think it's 3A plate, class 3A plates. You can wear it anywhere in the state of Illinois except Chicago. They don't like competition, I guess.
Fucking, I don't know. I'd wear 4. I'd wear 4s. Fuck 'em.
Well, 3A is the most you can have. You could, as long as you don't get caught, I guess. But yeah, but 3A is the most you can have in Illinois, which it's supposed to stop up to a 5.56. But I'm not seeing that with a 3A plate. Not from the videos I've watched anyway.
No, 3A is gonna stop handgun rounds.
Yeah, that's what I was like, up to a 40 maybe. I wouldn't trust it with a 45, just from the videos I've watched.
It'd stop 45. Like, a lot of people get the misconception that, the 45 will punch through the armor because it's heavier. It's actually the smaller, faster rounds, like the 5.7 by 28 that you gotta worry about.
Yeah.
Now what's gonna happen? You're gonna hit in the chest with a 45, and you're gonna feel your ribs broken. It's gonna suck, but you're gonna live.
Right. Well, a 44 is more powerful than a 45, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I've always heard. I've never done the math or watched the videos. I mean, I've seen videos, but I've never done the math that Well,
yeah,
that's
but also people are not going to be doing drive-bys with 44s. If somebody's
Well,
shooting at you with a
no.
44 and they hit you, they intended on it.
They know what they're doing.
Like they targeted you.
Right.
So,
Well, that's the same with the 357 and a 38, though. You can shoot 38s through a 357, but you can't shoot a 357 through a 38. You'll blow that barrel up, even though both rounds are .357.
Al, the pressure would fucking break the frame.
Oh, it'd split that barrel, yeah.
Did you see the thing Caltech recently came out with?
I did not.
So, for guns that, or for states that have magazine restrictions, like, well, you can't have a detachable magazine and this and that. Caltech came out with they came out with a new gun. It's a pistol that has an integrated magazine with a 20-round capacity that you load with fucking stripper clips.
Oh, it's a stripper clip. I've heard of it. I heard of it, but I didn't see it. I haven't seen it.
It's a stripper clip pistol. And, you know,
I'm okay with that.
it looks like a regular ass pistol. Like, I don't know that I would personally want to use it, but I like the idea of it. I think it's a cool idea.
The idea is, yeah, for sure.
And it does get around, like, well, you don't have a detachable magazine now.
Right. I mean, if you know how to use a stripper clip efficiently, you can get it in and out pretty quick, like.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was an interesting concept. I don't know how well it's gonna do. That's up in the air. But
I myself still wouldn't mind a SOCOM.
no, I mean, yeah, but you could buy fucking 6 of these for the price of a SOCOM.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know if you've ever tried to put rounds into a stripper clip. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
I've done it.
But yeah, it's kind of a pain in the dick, but
I had some FUD give me shit at the range one day for using stripper clips. Like, I had this fucking Chinese SKS.
Right.
And somebody fucking, like, the previous owner before me, like, bubbaed that shit. And as a result, what ended up happening was, like, they tried turning that bitch into an AK. They tried taking an SKS and they tried turning it into an AK. I fucking hate that shit.
That's your first mistake.
And so I had some, like, well, you have a detachable magazine. Why are you using a stripper clip? Well, motherfucker, the stripper clips work. Like,
you show me how fast you can load 7 rounds, and I'll show you how fast I can load 7 rounds.
well, I mean, the detachable magazine thing could hold 30, but you had to, like, rock it in a specific angle and put it in a certain way. I'm like, dude, SKS magazines were not meant to be changeable.
No.
Like, that is
Put
not
the
even
stripper clip
remote.
in, push them down.
Yeah, it's not even remotely how the gun was designed. I wanted to take this fucking Chinese piece of shit SKS and shove it right up that guy's ass when he was talking to me at the range.
I'd have done it and probably pulled the trigger. Oh, sorry. That one might have went too far.
There's a video of me trying to fucking shoot this thing on my friend's property. And
Now, I'm not gonna lie, it takes some force to get the round started off of a stripper clip, but after you get them going, don't stop.
And then I've also shot an M1 Garand.
I have to.
And
Fuck your shoulder, the guy you're shooting at, and the next 6 guys behind him. I'm not far off.
no, you're not.
No, I'd almost rather get kicked by a horse than shoot an M1 Garand again, I'll tell you that.
Negative on that one, Ghost Rider. I'd rather shoot an M1 Garand. I've never been kicked by a horse.
It's pretty close to the same.
And that's not something I'm entirely down to try at this time.
Let's just say it's pretty close to the same effect to the rest of the body as it is your shoulder.
Every time I see a video of somebody getting kicked in the horse, it looks like it sucks.
Oh, it hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts.
So I'll take my M1 Garand. You know what? I will shoot 1,000 rounds out of an M1 Garand in one day before I get kicked by a horse. If I have to decide one or the other. Because I'm telling you, it looks like it sucks.
It does. But getting kicked by a horse hurts in less time than shooting an M1 Garand.
Well, I walk around in a state of perpetual pain anyways. So it really won't be all that different for me. I will take my chances with the Garand.
I'm just saying a personal effect from both, so I know what they both feel like.
I'm just saying a horse kick will break your ribs and M1 Garand won't.
No, you're not wrong, but you might have wished you had a broken rib.
I don't know. I thought whenever I shot the M1 Garand that I shot, I thought it was a jolly old time. But then again, I actually like recoil, and to me that makes shooting fun. And a bunch of people don't like recoil.
Oh shit, the recoil don't bother me. I mean, shit, I used to go out on weekends and shoot. We'd go shoot 3, 4, or 5 cases of shells on a weekend just shooting clay targets. Yeah, come Tuesday, your shoulder's black and blue and yellow and purple, but fuck, it was fun.
Did I discuss what? Nathan Carr, I need you to elaborate, sir. Oh, I didn't discuss that yet. So you know how I've had my bad cough lately? On a worrying note, there's a tuberculosis outbreak in Kansas.
Not just in Kansas, it's here too.
So
it's northern Illinois right now, like the bigger, like Chicago and shit, but yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about going in and getting tested for that at some point.
Might not hurt at all.
Then I can walk around like Arthur Morgan if I've got it. Except I'm gonna take the antibiotics because I ain't trying to fuck around with that shit.
No,
I've
fuck
seen two of my favorite characters get killed by tuberculosis. Fucking Doc Holliday and Arthur Morgan.
Yep.
I've seen Tombstone, motherfucker. I ain't trying to. Yeah.
Oh, if you haven't seen Tombstone, there's the door. Bye. You're too young for this group.
Fucking, I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry.
So,
but have you seen Unforgiven?
maybe.
With Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman, when the preacher's daughter gets raped and they're old outlaws and they're going after the guy who did it.
I might have seen it a long time ago, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, There's a part Morgan Freeman, because Clint Eastwood's like, "You still good as shot as you used to be?" It's like, "No, but I sure cheat well." And Morgan Freeman opens up his duster and he's got like grenades and dynamite and all sorts of explosives.
You know, when I went shooting this weekend, I got some surprise buckshots.
Double lot.
I don't even know. Like, I just had this random fucking assortment of 12 gauge ammo.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, well, buckshot, birdshot, who knows? It's a mystery. They reach into it and grab some mystery ammo and load it into the shotgun. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Those are always fun. No, they're not.
I like it. Dude,
Oh, that.
I
Go
remember when I was a kid, and I used to shoot a fucking birdshot 12 gauge without hearing protection, like, all the time.
Oh, definitely.
It wasn't like terribly loud. And then I got hit with a fucking buckshot. Like, my friend decided to load a buckshot in the fucking tube.
Damn.
I was like, pow, 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 boom. Oh man, I felt like my fucking head was gonna. I felt like I'd blown my own fucking head off.
Oh yeah, they're bad. Well, that was like, cause I used to have I had a Mossberg 835 Ultimag, and it could shoot all 3 size shells. So I was like, I went inside real quick. I don't know, do something. I was out at my cousin's house. Well, he decided to load it for me. Well, that's cool, whatever. So the first shell he put in, which would have been the last shell I shot, was a 3.5-inch turkey load.
Yeah.
The second shell he put in, which would have been the second shell I shot, was a fucking goose load. The first one he put in was birdshot. I was like, all right, cool, birdshot. Then I get that second one, was like, Jesus Christ. Then at that fucking turkey load, it's like, good God. It was funny for them. Thanks for the warning, Dick. I don't know if you ever shot a 3.5-inch 12 from a double-out buckshot turkey load or not.
I've fired both barrels of that once.
It's not nice.
I fired both barrels of that once.
Oh, fuck that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, but I understand where some people don't.
I mean, like, if I would have been expecting it, it would have been a different story. But, you know, haha, hee hee. Here you go, motherfucker. Have fun.
Well, I mean, that's where the fun comes from with that.
Oh, I know exactly. I'm not bitching about it. I mean, I did for about 10 minutes after it first happened, but I'm not anymore because it's kind of funny. I probably would have done the same thing.
Well, one thing that I distinctly remember is after I fired both barrels of that damn turkey shot off, and the buddy next to me at the range is trying to be big macho man. And he fucking did it, and that damn thing put him right on his ass, and he's like twice my size.
Uh-huh.
Like, look, man, like, fucking size ain't everything. You also gotta know what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
Like, well, you know, the shotgun's bigger than me, but I've got posture, so.
Hold that shit tight for a reason. Just saying.
I'm just saying, when you understand how the mechanical fulcrums in your body work.
Right. Lean forward.
Then you don't necessarily have to hold it tight or whatever, but yeah. On the subject of guns, I've kind of went down a rabbit hole lately that I've been looking at. I've really been checking out in great detail the VZ61 Scorpion.
Is that the one I'm... Hold on. Look at it.
If you ever play GoldenEye, the fucking Klob.
Oh, yeah, the mini... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just looked it up. I know what you're talking about.
Machine pistol thing. I've been looking at those a lot lately. And
as soon as you said Scorpion, I was like, I think I know. Hold on, let me look.
Well, you were probably thinking initially of the Sig Sauer Scorpion Evo.
I was at first. That's when I looked it up and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like, I don't know. I keep seeing these fucking parts kits for like cheap. I mean, I'm talking $200 minus for the receiver.
That's also what, Russian, right?
Czech.
Okay, Czech. Yeah.
Czechoslovakian. But
yeah.
But the Russians did use it. Like they fucking they issued those things to like rear facing like supply people, tank crewmen. They also issued it to like KGB people and fucking like, you know, goon squads. But yeah, I don't know. It just, I've been kind of looking at it. I'm like, you know, that might be an interesting thing to have one day.
Right.
And
I like them. Well, I've never fired one, but the concept and the way they look, I like them.
I mean, they're not terribly priced.
I'll tell you another one I like that a lot of people don't is the AK-74U.
Who are you kidding? Everybody likes that gun.
I mean, I've talked to a lot. It's like, oh no, fuck that gun. I was like, have you ever seen it? I mean, it looks. I like the concept. It's a mini AK, basically.
I mean, I don't know. That's a great gun.
I mean, I know the AK's inaccurate as fuck, but still.
Oh, well, I don't know that I entirely buy that. And the reason why is because I think people are measuring it on the wrong scale. I don't know if that even makes any sense the way I phrased that.
No, yeah, I know. Well,
But
that's
like,
I've myself have never physically shot one, so I don't know. Any gun can be inaccurate if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
well, I mean,
guess.
I would not go as far as to call an AK attack driver. Like, I wouldn't say that about an AK. Like, you're not. But a lot of these people are failing to take into consideration what the actual fucking gun is used for.
Right.
Like, I don't know, that's kind of like, look, the AK, you're trying to shoot a human-sized target within 300 yards.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna happen, but it's not gonna happen.
I mean, it'll happen with an AK. An AK is good enough to do it.
No, I was gonna say it'll happen if you know what you're doing. Yeah, exactly.
It's a very formidable gun. I would not I have reasons that I would not recommend an AK, but none of them have anything to do with accuracy or any of that. The reason I wouldn't recommend an AK is because unless you're gonna get one in 5.56 or 300 blackout or some, you know, American caliber. Since the whole Ukraine thing has been going on, fucking Russian imports have stopped. And that has made the supply of 7.62 by 39 ammo fucking start to dry up. So now you're really only getting American fucking ammo, and that's expensive. So you're like, okay, so then I'll get a 5.56 AK. Well, if you're gonna go 5.56 for that particular bullet, honestly, I think the AR-15 is a better platform.
Right. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure.
It costs half as much as an AK, and you can kit it up basically however you want. I mean, it brings a lot to the table that an AK doesn't. So,
Right.
I think AKs are cool. I think they're great guns, but if you were asking me what rifle I should buy for the Boogaloo, I don't know that would be at the top of my list. Paul Meadows.
No, that'd be on the bottom of the list of things to have. I mean, for me anyway.
Palmetto State Armory has made one that I've really been eyeballing. They got the AK. They basically made an AK-74U that shoots 300 blackout.
Nice. Good shit.
And I think that would be sick as fuck. Man, I found a new fucking parts kit website that I'm looking at while I'm talking to you guys.
Because while you're doing that, I was going to say probably to date of the most inaccurate guns I've ever shot on fully automatic would be an MP40. That sumbitch was all over the place.
I mean, if you're gonna shoot fully automatic, it's gonna be all over the place.
I mean, even on semi, it was like, well, because you don't only, well, I won't say foregrip. The only kind of foregrip you have is a magazine. Kind of hold it, but it still don't. It was bad. but the M, was it not the M4? I shot was fuck. Well, never mind. It's irrelevant because all I know is within about 10 seconds, the fucking magazine was empty.
Man.
Carbine it wasn't that? Maybe it was the M4. M4 carbine. I think it was the M4 carbine. I think that's what it was. And it was that was fucking insane.
Man, these people have fucking PKM parts kits. Which is kind of fucking crazy to me. Or the fucking RPD. They got a RPD parts kit for like $1,500. 7.62 by 3.9 light machine gun with a 100-round drum.
Hold on.
Like, let's fucking get it.
RPD, that was one of the first heavy ones, right? One of the first heavy machine guns.
Well, at least on that side of the fucking pond. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the Russian shit goes, like...
Yeah. Well, that's like, have you ever shot at the BAR?
No, I've not fired one of them.
And it is so slow, honestly. It's like, you might as well just get off the trigger and pull it. You could get off the trigger and pull it faster than you can just for the... It's like a 3 to 4 second in between. It's like, okay, that ain't doing me no good. I mean, I get it, but it was a slow, I guess you could call it, I don't know. I'd call it a repeater myself, but it was like a slow repeater. That motherfucker's heavy too. Well, back then everything was wood and steel, so of course everything's going to be heavy. But
I'd like a PKM. I think that'd be cool as shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's their belt fed thing. It's the Russian belt
Oh
fed
yeah,
thing.
yeah, that big fucking yeah. I got you. Had to look it up because we used to have a contractor that would come in to the shop and do shit in our shop there for a while, and his son was in the army, Marines. I don't remember now, but he carried the saw, and he said the gun itself weighed 100 pounds, and each belt weighed 50 pounds.
He was
So you got-
bullshitting you. The saw doesn't weigh
He-
no 100 pounds.
No, I don't. I was just telling you what he told me. He said the gun itself weighs 100 pounds, and each belt is 50 pounds, and he carried the gun in 3 belts. I was like, okay. I highly doubt that, but that's like
Uphill both
400
ways in the snow.
yeah, no shit. That's like 300 fucking pounds you're carrying. I don't know about that, but I just let him talk.
On the beaches of Normandy.
I was there 15,000 years ago.
Dude, these people have a PPSH fucking parts kit.
I would love to shoot a PPSH just once.
Oh, well, the local the local shooting range here has one that you can rent.
I was like, I just love the way that gun looks, and that drum magazine. I
Wait.
don't know why, but
You can get yourself a parts kit on this website for $400,
I don't have 400 bucks.
and then you'd have to like pay some guy to build it for you.
Oh, I got a guy that can build it. I know
And
a couple guys.
And you'd also have to buy a buttstock for it.
I could probably make one. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. I mean, I know guys that have like wood. I don't want to say wood machines, but you know what I mean, like wood, whatever.
Like lathes
You
and
could-
shit. Like woodworking
yeah.
tools.
Yeah, you could probably make one out of a fucking 2x6 cheaper than you could buy one. Or even a 4x4 even for that matter. You could turn it down and probably make one cheaper.
Well, I don't know. If I'm gonna use an all original fucking parts
Well,
kit, I'm gonna try
true.
to find an original stock.
True, yeah.
Man, I'd like to get a fucking PPK one day.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'd shoot it much, but I'd still like one.
What was that one I sent you the other day with the fucking sawed-off 10 gauge with the fucking katana blade for the bayonet on it?
Dude, you straight up can't fucking get 10 gauge anywhere really, unless you order it online.
I can't. Well, are you in a hunt? Well, I don't know. Is Kansas a big hunting state or no? For like, I mean, like, okay, for that would be like ducks and geese and shit like that for a 10 gauge. But
I mean, we have a lot of hunting here.
yeah. Well, see, and I don't know. I don't know because, like I said, I haven't shot a fucking shotgun in several years now. But
Goddamn, no wonder nobody uses fucking 10 gauge. I just went on the Bud's Gun website and fuck that. Fucking high velocity turkey loads. $24 for a 10 round box.
fuck that. Good lord. I
Like,
mean, what comes in a box? 25 in a box, right? for a box of 12 gauge shells?
Something like that, yeah.
Or
Like,
shotgun shells in general was like 25 in a box. Fucking $30. Get the fuck out of here.
like, no wonder nobody's fucking buying it.
No shit. Not at that price. But
Oh,
see, I was
a
when I had my
range
shotgun
of
though.
007 GoldenEye weapons, including the golden gun. Yeah, I'd fucking love that, Nathan. Sorry, go on, Jabroni.
Oh no, you good? No, I was just gonna say no. When I had my shotgun, I was like 16, 17, 18. So they were color coordinated. Like 12 gauge rounds were, or 12 gauge shells were red. 16 gauge shells were green. 20 gauge shells were yellow. And it was like, that's how you know. It's like, so it's like you go out, someone's been here shooting. Oh, it's a yellow shell. Okay, someone's got a fucking 20 gauge. 16, well, yeah, so it's, yeah, 12 gauge was red, 16 was green. 20 gauge was, yeah. It's like you could gauge by like what people were shooting. You knew what they were shooting by the color of the shell. Now they're like all multicolored for different whatever, but
Yeah, people just put whatever fucking color they want.
and I actually think then 10 gauge shells were black. I do believe. I could be wrong, but
Well, the ones that I was looking at were black. I don't know. I thought that was really cool to see a PPSH parts kit. I don't know that I'd go out of my way to build one, but it's cool to see. Well, we gotta start looking at wrapping this up. I gotta fucking cook something. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah,
I'll get you some dinner. Shit. Go eat some food.
Chad's been quiet as fuck. What you been up to over there?
I'm just listening, man. A lot of the guns y'all talked about, I don't have any knowledge of, so I just sat back and listened.
That makes sense.
Yeah, go get you something to eat, brother. Shit.
Thanks for showing up, guys.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Always.
Glad you feel
So
better,
it's-
too.
So yeah, no shit. Glad
Starting
you
to-
sound better. You sound 100% better than what you did the other night.
I've still got a cough on me, but I'm working my way out of it. I'm still gonna at some point probably get fucking TB tested,
I don't blame you.
cause
Might not be a bad thing.
with that outbreak, like I don't know, I don't feel like that's anything to be fucking around with.
No.
Oh, not at all. 100% not at all.
So, y'all take it easy. I will see you all on the next stream. Until then, peace out. Go fuck yourself. Have a wonderful night.